Hello, everybody. Good morning. And today, here's Studio Lopez, your communication architect, using my second hat, the VP of Professional Speakers Association Spain. And today, I'm not alone here. I have my partner in crime here, which I welcome on stage, Marta
Hello.
Pardo.
Hello, Tulia. Hello, everybody. How are you today? Yes, we're partners in crime. That's true.
Yes, Martin and I will be moderating the event. I have already booked the brigade to be outside the venue because we will be on fire.
On fire on the 18th of November.
The
When
18th of November. Yes,
and
and
where?
today we have a special guest, Marta, because we are here introducing the speakers for the convention. However, there are people who are behind the scenes most of the time who helps us to shine. And before I call our guest for today, I will give a brief introduction because we want him to share his story, his experience with us. So here we go. Our guest today is David Richardson, Dave, as he likes to be called. And here's what he says. In the rapidly evolving digital landscape, businesses are incessantly on the lookout for novel approaches to capture the attention of their audience. We know the world out there is very noisy. So, David Richardson, an industry veteran with 25 years of experience in running a highly acclaimed video production company catering to major corporations and broadcasters. He sheds light on the art of perfecting your speaker show reels and efficiently acquiring video testimonials from satisfied clients. With a refined professional approach, he expounds upon the following crucial aspects of maximizing impact in the digital age. And he is the author of The Art of Speaker Showreels, Mastering the Power of Video Persuasion. Everything we all need to know more about. So, welcome on stage,
Hey,
Dave.
Hello,
Woo!
hey,
Dave.
hello everybody.
Hello, I have a little bit, my tongue was still not warmed up in the beginning of the introduction, so I apologize for that.
I'm in,
Okay.
I'm in shock. I'm in shock. What an introduction.
So, Dave, Martha, you ask the question.
Okay, Dave, I have our first question for you.
Okay.
And I want you to tell us, actually, in the current, you talk about landscape. So, in the current landscape of the speaking business, how essential is high quality of video production?
Right. In the current landscape, I'll give you some stats. Let's start off with some stats first. On YouTube, there's 1 billion hours of video every day being watched.
Wow.
So a
Wow.
billion hours. Myself, my YouTube channel, Rich Media Group International, has had 20 and a half thousand 20 and a half million hours of video watched, and I'm a small. Now, a lot of my videos on my YouTube channel are hidden in the background because I have to sign NDAs and stuff like that if we host them on video. But besides that, I've got a good half a dozen speakers that have created products which are outperforming. A recent speaker I did a product for, I can't name him, he did it in beta and he sold 30 seats and he sold them within half a day, 30 seats, just in a beta version of it. So it's hard at the moment, the landscape for speakers. You've got products, you're speaking, and then obviously tips. So the big thing with YouTube at the moment is what's called reels and shorts, where you're giving tips away. Now, if anyone out there that's got a YouTube channel, get all over that at the moment, because that's where all the algorithms are. So start pumping them out big time.
Well, that's a good tip. Tulia, you too? You have a YouTube, huh?
Yes, that's what I'm going to say. But my YouTube is a disaster in terms of outreach, because I've been putting things there, but I don't have any strategy. So, and now I keep receiving messages from people say, I can help you with YouTube because you have good content there. But no, nothing's happening. And I understand, because there's another thing we cannot forget, that YouTube is not only for watching, it's for searching. I do search lots of videos in YouTube because I love watching videos instead of reading. So it's a missed opportunity not being present there. Don't you agree, Dave?
Yeah. And it's also free at the moment. I mean, I pay for the premium service because I hate adverts, but it's basically free. And if you can get your YouTube channel to a certain level, which YouTube have just dropped it from 1,000 subscribers to 500 subscribers, then you can start monetizing your channel. There's a few tweaks that have come out this week on YouTube that's you can't do, but as soon as you hit that 1,000 subscribers, and I think it's 4,000 watch hours, then you're on your way. Now, I know a couple of my friends that have monetized their YouTube channel predominantly in the music industry, and they're making a really good passive income out of it.
Wow, that's great. Well, that's actually a good question that could be, how can speakers leverage that? And I think for our next convention in PSA Spain in Barcelona, that we're going to have the privilege to have you with us, what can you say to all the speakers that are going to come? And without saying everything, don't say everything. They have to come. They have to come. But what are the 2 things that you think the speakers can do?
Right. To do well, first one is, yes, come to PSA Spain, because there's going to be lots of tips. Myself and Andy Preston, who's a sales trainer, I've worked for 20 years with Andy. I do all his background stuff. We have got literally thousands of hours we've done together. We actually share the studio now because we're that busy on that side. But unfortunately, as a speaker, as a trainer for Andy, a lot of it is behind closed doors. So we've had major contracts. We were one of the first, actually in lockdown in the UK, we actually did better because everything went online. I first did my first online video back in 2004, and it was pre-DVDs. I actually delivered it on a CD-ROM as a video CD to the local councils. You know, so we've always been well ahead of our time. And then COVID came along and it catapulted us forward. And then off the back of COVID, I've, you know, like I said to you before, that I've come from round the back of the camera into the front of the camera. And also you'll be able to do one-to-ones with me. Anyone that's coming, if they want to ask me some personal questions, great, no problem. I can give them some structure as well on testimonials. I've done hundreds of testimonials for satisfied clients. I've done one testimonial for a major bank down in London. And I got the CEO to do a testimonial, which is actually kept private, but this particular speaker uses it in his pitching when he pitches to a client, which, you know, it's limited availability. That's what you've got to do with your videos, basically. Just sort of pick and choose. But yeah, you've got to make lots of noise now. Obviously, you've got Facebook, which for the UK, the businesses, there's not that much on Facebook at the moment, even though it is a big search engine. They're like that, I think, Facebook. Business is LinkedIn's like that.
Yes.
And YouTube, definitely.
So actually, Tulia, you want to say something probably?
Yes, there's one question about the testimonials, because I find that sometimes people are a bit reluctant to give testimonials. And also that you ask, even if they're willing to, you need to kind of guide, have a little bit of script for them, because otherwise they're too excited, but they don't share anything.
Well, so that's the secret of a good video producer like myself. I can get testimonials. This is a problem I've seen with speakers. Speakers are frightened or scared to ask, oh, can you give me a testimonial? Get a recommendation on LinkedIn, no problem. So what I've done with quite a few speakers is I've got them testimonials. I've asked, could you give, what did you think to that? And I do it in a friendly sort of way. And I have 3 key questions, which I'm not going to release at the moment. You have to come to the convention and ask them. And then I offer a service where I'm just about to break it out, actually, where we will get testimonials for speakers, because in our studio, we do a lot of broadcast. So you probably see the TV news on site doing a live straight away. We have the same system. So I can bring people in it's a bit like Zoom, but if you've got an iPhone, the quality is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It's incredible. You have actually a big production, but as you said today, with our iPhone, we can do a lot of things. So it's not a matter of how big production you have, but it's how you do with actually the tools that we have. Me as a speaker, Tuli as a speaker, you as a speaker. So that's great. That's great. One thing. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just the book. There's all sorts of tips in there, and there is a section on testimonials as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, we're going to be delighted to have all our speakers during the convention, Tulia, with their books. So that's also a very good thing, because we're going to have the opportunity to see you on stage, but at the same time, to do some little nice, something, how do you say, recommendation in the book, and very nice books that we have. Yeah. And what else you're going to talk, if you just can say just one thing to tease the people to come?
Okay, to tease the people, Andy Preston, if you don't know him, he's in the top 15 sales speakers in the world. He was voted, I think, LinkedIn #1 sales speaker a couple of years ago. He's traveled over 45 countries. He's presently in Malta at the moment as we speak, hence he'd probably be on this. So I've jumped in to do it. And he will be giving some major tidbits away, because like I know his business, he knows my business very well. And it's going to be a speech not to be missed. As Andrew, your president, said, don't give too much away on this, Dave. Don't, please don't.
You're doing a duo, right?
Yeah, we're doing a duo. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to film good. Andy starting off, and then I'll come onto stage.
That's awesome.
But that's all I'm going to say.
We have to wrap up now, because we want to keep this crisp and short and exciting to the audience there. David, it's going to be a pleasure to have you, and your last word to these people that is still thinking if they should be with us.
My last word, if you're not doing video as a speaker or as a business, you really need to think, because this is not going to go away. It's as big as the internet when it first started.
Great. Thank you so much, Dave. Thank you. Tulia, it's a pleasure to be with you all the time.
Likewise. And for the ones watching, we are from now introducing every single speaker that will be with us. So for you to get just a little bit of the taste, but of course, to enjoy, to digest everything, you'll have to join us.
Exactly. The 18th of November. Don't forget, in Barcelona, Spain. See you. Bye-bye.
One more thing. Yes.
One more thing. If anybody wants to connect with me on LinkedIn, it's David T. Richardson.
Okay. I put that. David T. Richardson.
Great.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. See you.